time. Tutorials.
Okay, let's talk about headlights. This has been foggy and hazed over by UV radiation. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. We can actually see what's going on with our headlight and why it's refracting rather than allowing perfect transparency. And it's through these little micro abrasions. I don't know if you can see that. So with this particular headlight, I've already tried numerous things. I've tried the toothpaste technique. I've tried the headlight restoration package that you can get. One thing that I found is it's not a permanent fix. You can actually just wax your headlight. What you're trying to do is you're trying to fill in all these pits to prevent the refraction of the light. And if you can see, there's a bunch of little micro abrasions, and that's what's causing it to look foggy. And as soon as we fill that in, we'll get a nice clear headlight. So I'm just gonna use a cleaner wax compound, just a simple rag. Now the key is to not get it on the edge, although you can just wipe it off and it's a wax, so maybe you'll protect your car at the same time, huh? So I'll just get a little bit of the wax on here and we'll just try to work it in to the light itself. Okay, and then per the directions for best results, apply to clean, cool surface in the shade, apply a small amount of the product onto applicator pad, spread thin, even coat over the entire vehicle and allow it to dry. And one way to speed up the drying, so let's go ahead and remove it now. That looks pretty good, dude. That's very clear. So this has already received a little bit of a spray wax. This is with the wax compound. Okay, this looks really good. Let me go ahead and turn the lights on. This does look a little brighter, but you can see some of the overall wear on the inside, which I can't actually access. So let's go ahead and throw a microscope on. It looks a lot better in person, trust me. And basically all we're doing is filling in these gaps over here, see? That's what we're dealing with. If we can get all those gaps filled, it'll be perfectly clean. One of the problems is we do see some bubbling on the underside here. So we're not gonna be able to do that without replacing the screen. So I'm balancing all this here very carefully. But that's why it looks hazy. We got these micro cracks, micro abrasions, and our goal here is simply to fill it in. So that's basically all we need to do to the other side. We got the wax. So while we let that dry, I'm a little curious if you could use that cell phone gel adhesive to apply to the front of a headlight, UV protected, fill in all the gaps. Would that be supreme? It's almost like putting a new clear coat over the top, which would fill in those gaps. Would that work? I don't know. Ready for the big reveal? Here's the difference. And let's remember, this was already waxed. I tried to do a quick fix with this, and it did help. It did make a difference, but just by adding a little more, and I'll try it on a couple other vehicles. We'll see what happens. So you can see it right there. Okay, there's a distinct line there. It's not being picked up.